Alright, let's try a little Death Knight here. I really don't want Frostworm's Fury. I really don't. The card's great. The other card sucks so bad, but I really don't want to be Triple Frost. I really don't want to be Triple Frost. God, these are so bad, though. This card is so good. Unholy's the best. I mean, we just drafted an Unholy deck that had no good Unholy cards, so... Tour Guide's okay. Tour Guide's awful. It's awful, awful card. I mean, you can't take Frostworm's Fury, I don't think. I think Triple Frost is the worst of any of the triple runes. Weapon. Alright, we're gonna get a sick weapon. If you hit all the spells, even if you hit all the spells, it sucks, because most of the spells suck. We'll go with Zombie here. I don't want Heart Strike. That's not what I want to grab a red rune for. Let's go Bone Wraith, I guess. 4 is okay, the 2's pretty strong too. They're both pretty good. Boring, but pretty good. Let's go Remorseless. This is a better card to go into a rune combination for. I think I like Cultist more than Ghoul. Acolyte's great. Lake Strike's great. And the ship, yeah, they're probably honestly all pretty comparable, but when we get our 4 Helias, it changes. I also think those are pretty close, Plague Strike and Remorseless. But, yeah, what are you gonna do? Anti-Magic Shell. Anti-Magic Shell. Yeah, I'll just take this. You really want me to have this? I just don't like that card very much. Alright, we'll take a Pearl Tusk. Trash here. Let's go Shivara. Rhyme Sculptor's fine. Yeah, trash here too. I'll just take that card. Maybe we'll get a Scourge. I gotta have one weapon, don't I? Alright, let's take it. Tomb Guardians is a good card too. These are all pretty shit. I think Dark Moon Statue's better than this stuff. Insane deck. I'd say right now we've got an average deck at best. Take this shitter. Well, just a bunch of fair cards. And all night you're just losing to Titans and stuff. So I don't really see... Oh wait, hold on. Rhyme Sculptor should have had a Lich with a staff wrapping in its art. What are you saying? Primus, I think it's better than the Scourge. All right, let's take a Drake here. I do like having one Eulogizer. This card's okay too. These are all Putrid Filth. This card should have tradable or something. These are all pretty bad. I'll take another statue, and these are all pretty bad. I think I'll just take a Sidekick. I mean, this deck is kind of Primus or bust, huh? You go first, you get lucky. You avoid some barcodes. This deck could go 5 or 6. Any way to discover Helia? We have a Mortician in the deck, although Helia is not that good, but yeah. It's possible.
All will serve me in death.
I'm gonna keep it, even though I don't really like it in the early game. Just because our deck has about 4 good cards in it. I'm just gonna start with them, I guess. Every card should have tradable. Yeah, every card should have tradable. I'm screaming into the void since Dredz went to bed, but when he did the chat draft and took that away from us halfway, it made me sad. Yeah, he's like, we'll do a chat draft. And the chat wanted to like make picks. And then he's like, oh, we're not doing this. We're only taking the cards I want. We're not doing a chat draft if you guys want to pick something I don't want to. It's like, well, why did you start a chat draft? Of course they're gonna take the fun cards. What are you thinking? I really don't get him sometimes. Why?
The fallen will serve.
Yes. Is it Sebastian? No, sorry. It was a loaf of bread. It's like trying to figure out what's on top of my microwave. What is that? But I got like a strong whip. I got like a strong whip of like pizza or something, and I did buy a slice of pizza, but it's really far away right now. I apologize to people upstairs who probably smell bacon cooking in the middle of the night. They're probably thankful. They're probably appreciative. You have your own apartment? Yeah. Yeah, it's just me here for now.
Access denied.
Okay, what are we doing here?
Reach for the skies.
Killing his guy? Freezing his tiger?
Everybody needs a castle.
These are all shit. Have I put any plagues in? No.
Limb by limb.
No.
Blasphemy.
I guess it can come down next turn. You also might just be dead.
Go away.
Can he still be dead?
Food for the war. Arms up.
I just realized now these aren't corpses. 3, 4, 5.
Blasphemy.
I should know what he's doing, but it seems quite the opposite is the case. The Primus hype. Yeah, we didn't need the Primus that game. As long as we're playing the lowest rated class.
The Lich King versus Rexa.
I hear the call of the wilds.
With the highest rated class, we should be fine. Oh, and they're not barcoding? I woke up to a gifted sub by Triple Fisto, so live long and prosper. That guy's incredible. When did they get popularized in Arena? When Blizzard shut down the Chinese server, so about 8 or 9 months ago. So, if me, myself, or any of your favorite streamers are bitching and moaning about it all the time, just remember we have had to deal with it every day for 9 months. And that's a really long time to put out a product this shit. Just to, you know. Just to sympathize a little, maybe. So I went deep into the clip archives, and you're right, I only found a game where you misclicked, but didn't lose a whole game because of an old mouse. Full disclosure, yeah. I appreciate you doing your due diligence. I knew that wasn't the case, but sometimes it's better to verify. Trust, but verify. And now you can trust Redbeard. Even more, probably, than you already did. Why would Redbeard lie? What would I have to gain from it?
One more death can't hurt.
Figure if it's bees, I kill them all this way. How do you say the name of that company? I've heard of them. I've seen their name. I don't play any of their games. They put out a shit product. What, the new Star game or whatever? I thought people liked it. Although I was browsing Reddit and people were kind of shit talking about it. Everybody shit talks everything on Reddit, don't we? Arena guy.
Dog poop in the mouth.
Trust in the redness. Hey, what's up, Lori? Lori, hi, how are you? Thank you so much.
Lend me your bones.
Let the pain
Okay.
to me.
This has gone very poorly for me. I tried not to activate that.
Loss will be mourned and used.
I appreciate that very much though, Lori. Hope you're doing well. Let's freeze this dingus. Wow, this is before this is like 3 months ago. This clip is like 4 years ago. I've lived here for 2 years. I lived with my brother for 2 years.
Created a temporal anomaly. Let the pain speak to me.
I saw it. I did click the other thing. I'm with past Redbeard. Ay, ay, ay. 3. Like 3 and 3? It's a clear, I guess. It only draws 14 cards or whatever. It is not a clear. But because for some reason I thought I could cast those. It does burn a card. That's cool. How's it going with you? Oh, you know me. Just playing Arena. Bitching and moaning. Moaning and bitching. Things are okay, though. Math is hard. Yeah, especially when you're doing complex mathematical equations like myself. You're in touch with any of your old roommates? I mean, just my brother. It was 2 other guys I didn't really know too well. One guy who I'm quite happy never having to talk to again. He was a real piece of work. The other kid was a nice guy. We don't talk, but I got nothing against him. He was cool. Everybody there hated the other guy. My brother and Topher, and then myself hated the other guy. I mean, hate, whatever. He was just a D-bag, you know. I didn't really give him much thought. But any thoughts I did give him was about how he was kind of a douche. A noticeable, tangible douche. Never how you want to be described in polite society. For arenas, there a leaderboard you're aiming to climb? I like the concept of the leaderboard. I don't think it's implemented perfect. But no, I have no desire to try to climb it. Hearthstone's maddening enough just trying to play it, let alone trying to do well when I guess I face the highest number of bots of anybody, but man, like I'm hitting minimum 40% of my games against bots above like 2 wins. And then on NA, it's over 60% probably above like 2 or 3 wins. So there's no point in trying. I'm trying just to have fun, let alone anything else. He gave off real Dreads energy. Oh, no. He was... Dreads isn't a douchebag. Dreads is a weirdo. Kind of a spaz. But he's not a douche. This kid was a douche. Then you moved into the space with the lady in white, right? That was at the old place, though. What is this lady in white?
Dance for me.
Maybe he freaks out.
I sure hope they do.
It could happen, right? I don't know how you do it, Red. I faced 10 bots and they never made it past 5 wins on NA. It's tough. I mostly pray that people will use their Twitch Primes or subscribe like Lori did. But yeah, it's difficult. What's up, Masar? Did you move into a haunted house, Redbeard? Who's the lady in white? Chat claims Anton, he's an old school Redbeard supporter. They claim to have seen a lady in white once. And then I believe, telling them some stories of weird things, like papers blowing with like the windows closed on a windless night. You know, like a light switch being turned on or off that I don't remember turning off. Yeah, it's kind of explainable. I remember a disembodied voice once told me, you know, get out. I don't know what it was exactly. I miss too much Redbeard lore these days. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need you here. We need you. Okay, so my friend Jeff Dunn, they one time got in trouble with the law, the California law, for going out and like doing vandalism or something. So they got a bunch of community service, and he told me he had to go to this school and like rake leaves. But after he was done raking leaves, they told him like, okay, why don't you like play sports with the kids? So he was playing like dodgeball or something, and he was like Billy Madison in that scene, and he was telling me he was just like pelting these 6-year-olds with dodgeballs and stuff. This was his community service. He's just like wailing on them, and then he was like, okay, like, you know, I'm gonna go. And then the kids, like, they're asking him like, oh my god, what's your name? And he told them that his name was Jackie Chan. He's like, yeah, I just told him my name was Jackie Chan. And they're like, oh my god. And like, you know, he was like beating them with balls and stuff. And then when he's like, okay, I gotta go now, you know, like my hours today are up or whatever, the kids were all like huddling around him, like tugging on his shirt. Jackie, don't go. We need you, Jackie. Jackie Chan, don't leave us. Anyway.
Quickly.
I always thought that was funny. Don't go, Jackie. Kids are so dumb. Told him his name was Jackie Chan. Huh? What the glorious shit did I just witness? I want the health. What's he gonna do? Just not play anything? He's gotta play something, right?
Frost, mark of the bitter.
Pressure plate? Oh, it could be pressure plate. Huh?
I can be very persuasive.
Everybody needs a cast.
We overdraw him? I mean, we don't need to this turn. I think if it comes down to maybe fatigue, it might be good for us, actually. Dirty high roller, our opponent? Yeah, this guy's high rolling, but it's okay. We're playing Poop DK and trying our best. He said he had to go back to his home planet. I have to go back to my home planet. What does ET say in the original version? Phone home? In Italian, he says telefono casa. Tele ET. Telefono casa. That's funny. Had to think hard on the discover? Yeah. Trying to figure out like the secrets too, whether it's worth it to attack. Trying to set up the best board we can to give us the best odds to not get blown out by a pressure plate. Interesting. I mean, I guess I have to use this. Maybe I should have just done this first. I don't think it really matters, to be honest.
Remnants of life.
Janie, hey, we got Smelly Head, we got Jane, we got a bad man, we got everybody here. Everyone.
Well fought. I concede.
Fought hard, just barely got there. Only got 3 activations from our Titan. And the turd Meister said I wasn't the arena guy. Boy, he sure looks stupid now.
The Lich King versus the Lich King.
Turd Meister, that's right.
Will serve me in death. There can only
What's a piece of advice that stuck with you? Oh man, so much. And you don't always like adhere to the good advice, but there's a lot of good advice gotten over the years. I remember when I worked at Target, I had a district manager who like once like sat down and like, you know, it's all there. Everybody's always just saying stupid buzzwords and stuff, and never had any meaning. But I remember one time he gave us like a leadership meeting or something. It was like kind of interesting that he actually like stopped to try to teach us stuff. But I remember him saying, he was like basically teaching us, I don't remember what the exact like lines were he used, but he was teaching us that you know, like when a conversation is difficult, like those are the most important conversations to have. And it seems so obvious and straightforward, but those are the conversations that people have the least. Like when it becomes difficult, then people don't have the conversation. And it was kind of about like having employees that weren't good at their job or like needed to change, and you like their manager or you their peer like had to have a conversation with them, and you're like, well, they're gonna get angry. And he's like, yeah, like that's probably why you need to talk to them, because they get angry when someone talks to them. So like those are the conversations you have to have. And I remember that always stuck with me. I was like, you know, that kind of makes sense. And that's, you know, true to your life, your friends, your family, your relationships and stuff. Like if something's important to you, then you really need to have those conversations. Like those are the most important conversations to have. Pray. Yeah. And then I remember talking to my friend Dan one time. Sorry, the things. I remember talking to my friend Dan one time. And like, I think I was dating somebody, and I was like, I think you know, I'm thinking about breaking up with this person. And I was like, well, what if, you know, what if I can't find anybody else? Or what if, you know, I regret it? And, you know, I was like kind of tossing and turning. I was torn between those things. In retrospect, if you're thinking about breaking up with someone, you should just break up with them. But I was like, not really sure. And I remember him kind of just telling me like, yeah, maybe. I was like, what do you mean maybe? It's like, yeah, maybe you'll regret it. You can't really know. Yeah, like you can sit here and try to figure it out, but until you do it, you're not going to know. So you just have to make a choice. So I think that's another important thing. Like, it's really important to just make a choice. If you're going to look for a new job, or if you're going to move somewhere, or if you're going to, you know, start a relationship or end a relationship, like you're not going to really know how it turns out. You want all the security and the information and the knowledge, but you don't get that. That's not how it works. So don't bother wasting time thinking of things in those terms. Those are probably like the two. Both of those. I'm in a situation right now where I told my superiors that the way they build and handle their organization was wrong and harmful in the most diplomatic way. I'm waiting to get sacked or promoted by in a minute. Yeah. Hey, good luck. Hopefully they don't do you dirty. I could take the other one. Try to freeze him again. Just play Hearthstone Arena on Twitch and never look back? Yeah, you definitely have to think about these sort of things less, which is cool. You get other problems though. Hope he doesn't have his Titan. I should gain the life when I use this.
Remnants of life.
Pretty cool. Do you think... Don't think things through in advance. No, you should think things through in advance, but don't expect to have all the answers. You know, don't expect to have all the answers when you do. Merc, thank you for gifting one to Smelly Head. Boy, I sure got unlucky on that exchange. But with him getting the perfect answer there. I guess asphyxiate was better, huh? Okay, well. Get fucked, idiot beard. Get high main red beard. Pretty good, except I guess I lose it, but it's good to get a taunt. If you're gonna raise feedback, it should always be from a place of within someone's control to change. It is thinking about. Yeah, maybe. So, how do I get out of this? I mean, I understand that I do not. But if we were to pretend that we were, how would we go about that? I don't know. No obliterate, we win last turn. The 0 mana obliterate from a 4 mana 6/7, then we die, right? These swing turns are what they are. Where's our music?
The Lich King versus.
Discover saved his ass. Yeah, he had a very, very small pool of cards that he had to find and that he'd be able to cast. Like, you could get something like Corpse Explosion, but I get another trigger of the Primus, and he has to invest that mana the following turn, but he killed our 8-drop for 0 mana, and that turns out to be better than killing his 5-drop for 8 mana, which is what we did. Why would anybody go to America voluntarily? Please don't ban me for that comment. Probably the same reason that anybody goes anywhere. Because there's good parts and bad parts of everywhere in the world. And they probably have friends or family or loved ones or want to see different parts of the world. They're probably not so close-minded as you, Mad Brock, probably. Or they're probably looking to get educated. Some people want that. It's one of several reasons that anybody would go anywhere. I fell in love with an American man. And now we're moving in together! It's a pretty good reason. It's a pretty good answer.
Prog Gnome Funky's real music.
My mind is a chastity belt. You know? You might be right about that. I mean, I'm not drawing. I went second. I have to try to fight for the board. She says no, that's a red flag. She promised me I would not say yes to the relationship. Back then, she would not have promised me that. What? I'm sorry, you gotta be more clear. You're saying it's a red flag if she doesn't want to marry you? Well, if you want to get married, then yeah, that's probably a red flag. Because you guys probably want different things. Whatever you guys promised each other 2 years ago seems strange and arbitrary and a little silly. I wouldn't really hang my hat on that. That doesn't seem like something worth focusing on. That's a long time ago. Especially if it's not something you guys have talked about in 2 years. But if somebody promised you something and you've been waiting for 2 years and you haven't brought it up, that's why you're in the relationship. I would change my approach. I would have had a conversation 2 weeks in, not 2 years in. But hey, you know, 2 years is better than 4. Seems like a better time to talk about it. We promised! Hang my hat on that. It's a nice saying. I'm going to use that from now on. I don't know if I used it correctly, but hey, you know what? We can just say whatever we want. Imagine needing life advice from a Twitch streamer. Well, I'm old, so it's okay. I'm not like a youngster. So I've fucked up a lot of things. So therefore, I, you know, people should listen to me. That's odd to say you might get married in 2 years while in a relationship and you're not engaged. Yeah, that's a weird thing. I'm confused though, because it sounded like the first part, my girlfriend was like, she is gonna marry before I get to 30. So I'm assuming that means before you turn 30. And now 2 years later, she's like, I don't want to think about marriage now. So is this just something like you guys didn't talk about for 2 years? And now you're 30. So it sounds like she started out saying, okay, so she was saying like, yeah, you guys were going to get married before you turned 30. I guess it depends how long you guys have been dating. But I probably would have said then, like, okay, let's get married then. I said, let's get married at that time. Seems like the point where it would make the most sense. I'd like the prospect of drawing a card.
I can
This hand
be
is horrible.
very persuasive.
Yeah, relationships, while difficult, I feel like get easier as you get older. And just say like how you feel. It's kind of hard to learn how to do that, but say how you feel. And if the other person feels differently, then you guys shouldn't date. It's really not that big of a deal.
Feel the gift of
No, it feels like a big deal at the time sometimes, but it's not.
Who's hiding now?
I like that approach. We did that, entering our relationship, make it clear where we want the relationship to go. Does not mean it will surely end up there, but we communicate our intents. Yeah, that's smart. That seems like a nice, healthy way to approach a human relationship.
One
Communicating about those things which you want and all. Yeah, that sounds good.
Leave bones, please.
As you get older, you're a lot less inclined to put up with bullshit and crap, and you learn to talk more about stuff. Yeah. Like when you're 18 and you're some redheaded doofus and some smoking hot babe, you know, agrees to have sex with you, you're gonna put up with a lot of stuff, you know? Because you think it might be the only time, or you think it might be the best time, or it feels like the most important thing. But then you're a 35-year-old dingus and, well, again, those things matter less.
the rules decide your
Speaking your true feelings gets a lot easier. You realize you don't have time for BS. Yeah. And like, that's not just relationships and stuff. It's like all aspects of life. Let's take the asphyxiate. I had a golden rule before I entered a relationship. That you should just be wary of being in one below the age of 30. Because below that age, nobody knows who they are or what they want. Yeah, I don't know if there's an arbitrary age limit, but yeah, I would
They will never
suggest that people, you know, get to know themselves before they really invest all that time and effort into someone else. Not everybody wants to do that. Been dating? Okay, hold on, let me read this. How come I draw this card after I play my Titan every time? How come my Titans die quite easily also every time? We've been dating for 2 years. I wanted to get married before 30. I said that before starting the relationship. I bring it up lately and she was like, let's not talk about it right now. If I want to get married before 30, I need to propose soon and stuff like that. I don't want to propose to her when she's not 100% sure. Yeah, I would say it doesn't sound like she wants to get married. I mean, you kind of have to gauge that yourself, but from that brief paragraph you wrote, it certainly doesn't sound like they want to get married. And if you really want to get married, then this might not be the person that is going to end up marrying you. I'm 29 and I still am in deep knowing nothing territory. Yeah.
One shot.
Yeah, I think it's important to understand you're always kind of in like know nothing territory. No matter how much you know, you're always kind of in knowing nothing territory.
I sure hope so, you. That feels good.
Just marry yourself before 30 and everyone is happy. No shit until I was 35. Sadly, I'm only 28. I know a lot more at 35 than I did at 28, and I thought I knew a lot at 28 probably. It could be good. Do me a favor, take all arguments with each other to private messages for me. I got married at 34 and now I have 2 daughters at 36. So what will be, will be. Don't worry about it. There are no rules, only expectations. Mr. Matt seems to know a thing or two about life.
The way you look.
Well, I can hero power to kill that. And Shavara and Prey. I mean, I only have to hit it once. Still not great, but could have been great. He has one more plague in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13. We are dead to an Illidari. What a lovely day. Doesn't put a lot of pressure on us on the board here. I would like a Remorseless here, that'd be good. Glacial Advance. Well, we're gonna try to set up lethal. We're gonna taunt. We're gonna double taunt. And hope that we can just kill. So he hits, he rushes, he hits. Hero powers? I still am dead to an Inquisitor, is that correct? Hit, Inquisitor, trade, hero power, I'm dead. It all depends. Half the time if you ask an old person for advice, they'll go, always listen to her. Yeah, I don't think all old people have, you know, an infinite amount of wisdom and wealth. A lot of people never learn anything, regardless of how old they are. You gotta find smart old people. Listen to them. But not so smart that they became billionaires because they're probably evil. You have to find like a smart, old, poor person. And you know what? Give me another few years. I'll be here. Alright. Almost lost that one with another Titan hitting the board on curve. But we didn't. We got the win. We're learning about life. I don't think anybody's qualified to give relationship advice except for your partner. There's no other way than sitting down and talking to them and being real. Yeah. And that in it of itself is part of the advice we were giving, right? Is, you know, have the conversations. Sit down, talk amongst yourselves. But if you're just saying like, hey, Jane, you should do this, or hey, Chiba, you should do that, like, yeah, no. What you guys should do is sit down and talk to each other. Figure out what you want. Because everybody wants different things. I could tell you, oh, you definitely shouldn't let him do this or this. It's like, well, maybe those things don't bother you. Maybe those things are really important to him. You wouldn't really know until you talk to him about it. We finally corrupted the 7-cost shitter. That's true. That's true, we did. If my APM was faster, I could have thrown it down. Hey, Red, you should stop sassing me. It's probably true. I ought to cut back on my sassafras. Chiba and I have been talking to each other for 4 years. We're set now. I want to bounce on him and do the dirty. Ugh, yuck. Disgusting. Disgusting, but also beautiful. In a nature documentary sort of way. That's good. I'm happy you guys are happy. We're having a Hearthstone themed wedding where our vows are card quotes. End of discussion. What's a Hearthstone card quote that could be applicable at a wedding? Doesn't Corpse Bride say till death do us part? That's pretty probably applicable. Till death do us part. Okay, why is my whole board not here? Double blood, not ideal. I feel icky seems like the best option. I feel icky. Did you eat too much wedding cake? Stop playing giant minions. I think this is all I can do. When she attacks, she says, I do, with a lot of zazz on it.
One more death can't hurt.
What's he gonna do? Is he trading his 4-2? He plagues, he's icy touching me. That's not good. Because this doesn't work. What if I play this? This is pretty good. I just need a way to kill this, which I can't do. I'm kind of screwed again. I say maybe we hit the 3-4 4 times. Incredibly unlikely, but that did seem to work out pretty well for us there. That would make the wedding a lot less boring. It would make it a lot more likely that I would show up. You did mention cake and an open bar, did you not? I said to my girlfriend that I felt like a drinky one night. She threatened to break up with me if I ever said that again. Smart woman. Probably unrelated to the drinky. She probably just wants out. Wait, I need to... I mean, I don't really want to lose my 8 there. I suppose if I had drawn a Titan, I would be pretty happy. Cake in an open bar are my love languages. Open bar at your wedding? Are you a billionaire? No, at your wedding. Not mine. I'm a Hearthstone arena streamer. I don't have any money. Crazy. Wait, was that my last frost spell? I don't think so. I hope not. Okay. Let's just take this. He's not undead, is he? I guess I'll do this to draw. I do need to kind of whack into that. Oh, it deals 2. That's kind of nice too. I was gonna say, maybe I should have taken Glacial Advance. This is still pretty good though. 4, 5, 6. I have another frost spell in the deck now that I drew that though. Now I don't. That's kind of a bummer. He can hero power the 4/1, then double hit the 3/4, then use his weapon, and he would have been able to clear it there. I think this is inherently much worse for him. Oh, a million times worse. That was horrible. No offense, I just mean that was not well executed. Now, if I had another frost spell in my deck that I could find, instead of kind of getting unlucky drawing that, that would be preferable. So I need to draw. All right, let's see what spells I can actually get. Plague Strike?
Death calls.
Just Plague Strike? We shoot. I can draw a little, can't I? I'm assuming. Shoot there. +1, so I can play that. Which I guess I do. And draw 2 cards. Hopefully he doesn't draw a frost spell. Should get. Oh, my internet keeps cutting out. That's not good. Is there a storm? Seemed good. So he's up to 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe, well, he can always kill 1. Drawn a lot of cards. Need our Titan. Titan plus Taunt would be very good. 4, 5 is not very good. It's not my Titan though.
Everybody needs a castle.
Definitely take the Scourge. I definitely set up to play the Scourge next turn. Could just play this. Or I can play this. I guess I'll play this. Guess I could keep that. Guess I kind of don't want that on the board. It's just one less thing I'm getting from the Scourge. Feels kind of bad though. Could have traded this maybe and got another 10% roll at the Primus. Oh man, this one is so sick. That is unreal. Those are so good for him.
Food for the worm.
I can trade. Let's trade. We'll look for the Primus. Didn't find the Primus. Got good cards. He got insane cards, at least for old school cards. Those are so good. If you're holding a mech, gain Wind Fury. Not good for me. Is this like Magic? Yeah, it's sort of like a simplistic version of Magic. It's sort of like Magic the Gathering for babies. It's kind of like Magic for babies. How's the Necrotic Mortician not an undead? It's literally rotting. Yeah, flavor-wise, it should be an undead. It's already too powerful for sure. Making it even more powerful seems bad. Magic the Gathering for babies, yeah. Wait, I can almost see that. What is that? Nope, can't see it. How many cards you got left? But yeah, if you play Magic, Hearthstone's very easy to understand. The board, you can only have seven minions max. Mana in the top left. Power in the bottom left. Toughness in the bottom right. So like in Magic, you get to declare blockers. You don't get any actions on your opponent's turn. So he doesn't get to choose any blockers. He doesn't get to respond to any of my spells. That's like the simplistic nature of the game. There are cards that like have to be attacked. It's a mechanic called Taunt. So they have to be attacked. if they're on the board, the vast majority of the time. So like there, I had to kill his taunt before I could attack his face.
The Lich King versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall
Magic the Gathering, but for people who have used deodorant past 2010.
serve me.
I don't use deodorant. I just let the stink flow. Scourge saved the game. Yeah, it was a close game, back and forth. Two strong decks. Two strong players. Two of the best players in the world. The Scourge ruined the game. The Scourge allowed us to win, but the Scourge probably ruined the game. That's fair. Right. The Primus. I don't need the Primus now. I just need to get it by turn 7 if I have my coin, or turn 8 if I don't. So in Magic, you have to draw and play your lands for your mana. In Hearthstone, you just get one more mana crystal a turn. This number here is our mana crystals. So we have 2 now. He has 3. We're going to have 3 next turn. Everybody gets 1 each turn until you get to 10. So he gets 3 before me. So the player going second gets this card, which gives you 1 extra mana for 1 turn. It's kind of a scam. Going second kind of sucks in Hearthstone, but going first is nice. So I'll do that sometimes. I can do nothing, or I can coin out the 4 and corrupt the guy. I'll do that, even though next turn looks a little shitty. But I could always draw 1, maybe. Primus, sidekick could be okay. Oh my lord. You can still trap this card? It's unpleasant. Hey, look. We got to spend our mana. I'm okay apart from the fact that I'm without my favorite red furry guys. Sebastian and I share a lot of similarities. A love of turkey, covered head to tail in fur, orange fur. Although sometimes mine is kind of like black or brown, or gray or white, depending on where you check. Pretty good remorseless. This guy should take damage, no? He should take damage whenever this thing takes damage. That'd be kind of cool. A little bit fair. Oh, I guess this is actually better, huh?
Lightboard is killing it.
It's better because I want the hero power, actually. Another difference between Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone is you have each player has a hero power, so you can always spend 2 mana to do something. In the past, it used to give a little more class identity. He could spend 2 mana to draw a card without spending a card, and then he takes 2 damage to do it. I can spend 2 mana to make a 1/1 minion that dies at the end of the turn. But some of my cards want me to have minions die, so it's kind of like synergistic with the heroes. Like Magic, modern Hearthstone, the cards are so powerful that using your hero power is usually kind of a bad deal. Wish I had a little bit more reach. I guess I have a little bit here, potentially. Not really direct. You live with Sebastian now? No. But he came in after yesterday's stream. I keep my ear out. I've been keeping, it's kind of cold out. I'm keeping the door open just in case he, ends up outside and wants to come inside. I think he's like starting his day a little later because it's started to cool down here again. Wonder what kind of hero power a monk would have. Maybe like shuffle a shitter into someone's deck. I'm actually 1 damage off here. Okay. Scratching my nose. Was 1 damage off. I'm gonna stay for 8 months minimum this time. I'm gonna wait for you. Wow. I'll come up, Jane. I know I didn't last time, but this time I will. I'll talk to Mr. Chiba and a day where you guys are free. Come up on like Friday afternoon or evening.
The Lich King versus the Lich King.
All will serve me.
All will serve me in death.
There can only be one
Guess I should keep that, huh?
king.
By 2024 standards, it will be 2 mana win the game, yes. But we're not quite there yet. We're still stuck in 2020. Pack, Saga, Gaia's Cradle. Boom. Wait. Wonder if my boss will give me 8 months off. Wonder if my boss will give me 8 months off. Twitch chat, what do you guys say? My dear, I'm very happy to meet up. You will have a lot of time. Also, I'm kind of curious to just jump on the Amtrak and go see Oregon outside of Portland, so we could come to you. Yeah. That's okay. Maybe we can all meet up in Seattle, which is like 3 hours north of Chiba, I think. Do I want to play that? I'd like to draw, but just slowing him down, not falling so far behind that I can't come back with the Primus is kind of nice. Seattle? Yeah, I gotta get up there. It was sort of the pseudo plan Taz and I considered. But maybe I could do like Friday go up to Portland, then Saturday go up to Seattle, and then kind of like do like a back and forth kind of thing. Red can't go on the Amtrak. It made him sick. I was getting motion sickness on the train, I think. I'm allowed to go on. It only happened once out of 4 rides. I'll take some Dramamine. I got an email from my boss's boss and I was promoted. Hey, congrats, man. I'll be in Seattle the week of the 25th of September. I don't think Jane will be here yet. Not to say, like, I can't go. But if your plan is to see Jane, and unfortunately, I don't think she'll be in this country yet. I was out till 10 a.m. and I feel ill. Need some Dramamine. We need to explore Seattle. Yeah, I don't know Seattle very well. I don't know Portland very well, but I've at least been there a couple of times. So I at least know some things. Oh, this will work for sure. We never lose this 50-50, right? I'll never complain about RNG again. I mean, I will, but... I think Chiba and I are going to Seattle on Halloween weekend. There's some nerd con that Chiba wants to go to. Nerd con? Mortal Coil, trade. What am I gonna do with my turn? I need to draw like a rhyme sculptor. I'll even take like a bone raid. I just have to play this thing. Kill a 2/2, draw 1. Shivara, good enough.
I brought enough for everyone.
Dick's Deluxe. Sale's a good time. Make sure you eat Dick's Burgers. Well, I'd rather eat Dick's Burgers than eat Burger's Dick, so I guess that's fair. Am I casting the Primus here? You do not have to. You can remorseless trade hero power to clear this. I think this is better than the Primus here. Might just be dead to the Shivara. Nerds greater than normies any day. It's true. I hope I draw Remorseless Winter here. Puts him down to 5. I could look. I guess I don't want Remorseless Winter. Well, it doesn't matter. Remorseless or Glacial are lethal. Shittle Skin Zombie. Chick Bra. Thank you for the follow. Chick Bra. Is that the guy who asked about magic? I mean, I could look. But I'm just gonna play it safe.
Unholy symbol of death.
Sure. Puts him at 4. He could draw a Plague, putting him to 2. If I get another swing, which, you know, pretty likely, not 100% guaranteed, at least puts this sense of inevitability that he could die to the Plagues. Waterfront and Pike Place are touristy but fun. I've been to Seattle once. I think I went to both of those places. I met up with Judge. I went to PAX West, not this year, which is coming up. Not last year, but the year before I went to PAX West. Forget where I stayed. It was actually, I liked the hotel. I can't remember where it was. Yeah, I went to PAX West. I met up with Judge and his wife. I met up with TK Smalls, but I barely got to see him.
The Lich King versus Thrall.
If any of you guys see Smalls, tell him when I went to Seattle and I barely got to see him, A, that I'm sorry, which he knows, and B, tell him that I did this. Yeah, just tell him that. Maybe throw in one of these. He'll probably know what it means. I'm not sure I do, but, you know. Yeah, let's like figure something out. Is that worth 3 mana, or should I just use this? What's more valuable? This removal spell or the coin? We've opted for the coin being more valuable. Probably is with a 5 and a 6. Red, I know you're cutting back on the Pokemon packs. What about Fairy Tale Magic packs? A new set is releasing. You know, sometimes people react to it. I downloaded Magic Arena, re-downloaded it. I didn't really uninstall it, but if you remember, if you hear, I don't know if you're, I reformatted or I reinstalled Windows basically at one point, and it wasn't on there. So, and I didn't realize. I was like, oh, I didn't have Magic Arena, so I re-downloaded it. He's not the 1/1, please. God damn it. Actually, I probably should be Hero Power too. I was gonna play a little. I was like, oh, let me see, but I didn't realize it's not quite out yet. Oh, please, double trade. Forgive me. I have to try to set up a Shirvara. Just doesn't really work if he's got a 6/6 next turn. I've been eating a lot of something Nepalese food when I work in Seattle lately. Hey, cool.
Until you can't no more.
Okay. Remorseless hero power, no healing, please. Okay. Not completely screwed. But yeah, I haven't really been cutting back on Pokemon packs. I've been opening some off stream. I've been opening less on stream, but I've still been doing okay. Shit. Can't beat that. I thought we were playing well. Which I guess we are, but it's really tough to beat a 7 mana, 18. How much mana is it? I was 18 mana worth? 7 mana, 18 mana worth of minions. Stupid card. House is packed? Yeah, he didn't low roll it. We fought well. We fought hard. Went second and died on turn 7.
The Lich King.
It's been ages since I was in Seattle, but I remember some of the restaurants were awesome. Get yourself some delicious food at one of them restaurants. Okay, we're not going second this game. So maybe we'll have time and we'll be lucky and draw the Primus. That would be swell. I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm surprised we were able to come back after the 4 mana 8/10 taunt. Well, you know what? I think I do have that window, that door open.
Not shady.
I try to freeze this guy. Set up killing 2 things, but yeah. You could put the totem split on this. Just seemed like a reason to totem on 2. Okay. Can I kill that? I can, and I can kill that as well, which helps out a lot. Let's try to jam that. I don't think it's gonna work. Come find me, fools. I work at the SLU at thebig.com. What do you want me to do? Fight you over there? If I can hit, I can trade. Next turn, I can 4 and I can 2. I'm gonna just play Rhyme Sculptor. Changed my plan. Yeah, well, I work in my living room. Don't come find me, please. Gorilla Bot. Now, I'm gonna guess Gorilla Bot's coming down. Start a turn on turn 5 with a mistake. My guess is shortly we will see. In that spot, a Gorilla Bot. That spot, you play the bot.
This realm of death is filled with sorrow.
If I had a living room, I'd work there. You do have a living room. Mother. Okay, lost a 50-50. Lost 1 damage, lost a 3-1, no big deal. Do you not have a living room, Imp Bloody? You could work in my living room. Taste in my mouth. I'm not gonna stalk you, Red. I can see a Bortstein gaming chair in my own office. Yeah. But yeah, you could. You could. Why has your chair got so much farts on it? Why is your chair literally made of farts? Darn it. Wait, time out. This card's basically undraftable, isn't it? And why did my last opponent, my current opponent, both have them? Summon 5 1/1s with Rush. Fine. So we stand together. God, it's so much better to do this, I think. Less face damage, but a much better board and an extra spell. Much less face damage, though. That's off to your mic. That has the built-in fart noise cancellation. Gorillabot discovers a spell. Generates 1 random spell. Spells are kind of good. The Trial by Fire is so much better than these other two. And yeah, these other two are fine spells to get. Spot like this, you don't really want Fire Sale, you want Fireball. And I think this card is closer to a 6 out of 10 than a 10 out of 10. But it's still a good card. There's some cards you can get that really don't help at all. This mic was tested in Brazil, so you know it's top quality. Those ladies do be farting. Those ladies do be farting. Guess I take this. I'm not casting it though. I'm just pushing it all. I got burn out the wazoo. If he doesn't heal, we just kill him with this. Brazilian ladies like to fart. Maybe I need to rearrange my holiday plans. I don't know if they like to fart, but everybody farts. Especially if you eat a diet that mainly consists of bean and bean burritos. Glass of eggnog and side of cheese. It's true. Alright, 7 wins! And they said I wasn't the arena guy. We've got this weak, underpowered, shitter of a deck. Mr. Peanut Butter, thank you so much for the follow. Can confirm, this man knows a thing or two about farting. When I lived in Costa Rica, that was my diet. Rice and beans, that sounds delicious. My butthole couldn't handle that black bean diet you were talking about the other day. Me? I think they were like black bean chips. I don't think they're particularly punishing. Tell us more about this butthole of yours, so. You think Jimmy Buffett is eating a cheeseburger in paradise? What if they only have breakfast burritos in heaven? Is he dead? He's probably not eating shit. And he's probably not real anymore. Oh man. I made myself sad. Should have bought Pokemon packs. Alright, let's get back to it.
The Lich King versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You could not stop me then.
You will not
Not
stop me now. I'm gonna try to mull aggressively for a 1 or a 2. Plague Strike is so much better than that, and having a staff is a big deal. Did you enter the coupon code for the El Pollo Loco sponsor? No. Did you? I couldn't find it. I told her I couldn't find it. So I just brought up the page. And I said how to do it. And I kind of looked at what they wrote as a bit of a suggestion. I was looking, yeah. If you make, so here's an issue. So if you put in an order and you get to the checkout page, you can put in a code. The code I put in didn't work, and I didn't want to showcase that because I was like, well, maybe I'm doing it wrong. But yeah, it doesn't say like you have to do this to complete the bounty. It just says like, oh yeah, like kind of implied it would be kind of cool if you did, but it's not 100% required. You think he's coining out a, but those things, you know, I think the way they look at them is like if you go in and try to do a good job, they're like, okay, fine. If you're just sitting there playing Hearthstone and you never show anything, then they're probably gonna look at it really really negatively, right? Like I don't go into them trying to like scam anyone. And I like El Pollo Loco, so it was easier to speak to that because I was like, I used to eat it when I lived in California. We had them. So we run that in, we run that in, we run that. Oh lord. Hit that. I guess I just throw this in. It's gonna die anyway. Didn't realize I was getting so many things. But yeah, I just brought it up, looked at the menu, talked about it, read the thing they wanted us to read, which I can't, now that I've done it, I can't go back, but it said something like, this is the most unbelievable quesadilla I've ever had. That's what they wrote. But I haven't had it, so I couldn't really say that. Had I had it, I'm sure I would have enjoyed it. 3-2 to 7-2 in this meta, it's more likely than you'd think. Well, I'm just out here trying to do my best. I'll hold it. I'm not gonna trade it next turn.
Music to my ears.
It's got some plagues in there. Has he already drawn one? I think he's already drawn one. That's cool. I got an extra charge. An extra plague. I like this song. I forgot to move the playlist. Shoot. I mean, if I draw just dog water here, 7 mana 6/6, 7 mana 4, 10. Hero Technician, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh god, I almost shot my own face. Alright, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna look a little shitty. Never know, it just feels so much better to take this guy.
I require more.
Alright, we're gonna sit and try to promo it. I get to kill it. I have to like invest my whole board. No, what are you gonna do? Something stupid? I don't think so. This is like why I didn't want to trade it off. Because I get to keep all these things. We're gonna take one ourselves so we can keep the extra 3 power. What? Why do they always draw that card and never draw the plagues? It looks like, oh, they've drawn something bad out of their deck. What's up, Brinzy? Darn it. Double darn it. 3, 4, 5. I could throw that in. I could throw both of these. It means 1 plague is lethal. Might be, you know, an overinvestment. But he has to have a taunt. You know, I may have hit that button a little too fast. What's he gonna cast? Reno Jackson? Come on. That probably won't happen.
Looks like I'm here just
Oh.
in time.
Okay, bit of a problem.
I brought enough for everyone.
Burn away the blood.
The comeback starts now. For him? Well, if the comeback starts now, then it started last turn. Hey, Voodux, thank you for the Prime, man. If you guys don't know, September is going on. There is a discount for, Wait, I am gonna lose. 3, hit, 6, 2. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. I don't wanna lose. 3, 3.
One more death can't hurt.
I suppose, in a sense, I have nobody to blame but myself. Actual punish. This isn't how it's supposed to go. What if we don't lose? If we don't lose, that'd be great. If we do lose, I do feel somewhat responsible for having hero power instead of killing him. I got offered a Norganon versus Siamat, and Hearthstone suggested the latter. I think Siamat's probably better than Norganon. Norganon's not very good. I don't understand why DK is so strong. Partially, a big reason is they don't have any bad Saviors class cards. They don't have any bad Ashes class cards. And they don't have any bad Madness at the Dark Moon Fair. So they have a smaller pool of cards, which are more modern. They also have, you know, broken... What? They also have broken Discover cards and stuff.
We seek your counsel. She has heard our plea.
The runes decide your fate.
How much does it deal? Spell damage plus 3, so 7. He would need to draw 2 plagues. He has 5 in his deck. Doesn't seem great. Now, if I had Remorseless here, that wouldn't be that good either, huh? It's funny, I think I might need to kill this. But I guess I need to kill the taunt, too. Okay, we'll kill the taunt. This thing's kind of annoying, but it's at least a little slower. To get a 2-mana destroy a minion would be good here. I'll take the Asphyxiate. I wish I could cast it. Is there Frost here? If I had Remorseless, maybe. The big reason DK is so strong is their low mana cards are really good, and lots of them facilitate really good curves. Yeah, that could be a part of it. Actually, I can kill that. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, why did he do that? Okay, now time to draw your plagues. Okay, no plagues. Kill this one. Remorseless.
Frost, mark of the bitter.
Thing's not undead, is it? No.
Lightboard is killing it!
Is mine.
I think we had it. Regardless. I really wasn't prepared to... I really wasn't prepared to lose because of my own egregious misplay. Certainly didn't want to start now. Easy PM. Oh, Lord. Sorry. I was looking at the pile of Pokemon codes. Code cards. Sometimes it stresses me out. Nah, I don't even want it. The card's so bad. I don't know if I've cast that card this run. Hey, where's PJ? Is PJ here? I'm gonna message him over here. Hello, hello, hello!
Your soul is mine.
I might go to bed, it's whatever. The DC bounty disappeared. Oh, did it? Oh, probably because it wasn't out. Okay, my bad. I thought you were waiting. Okay. I wasn't gonna not raid. I sent you a message. DC Dual Force? Yeah. PJ got a bounty for it, but apparently it's not out yet. I didn't get a bounty for it. I was kind of hoping he had it. I just remembered now. I had forgotten that he said that it wasn't out yet. Can't be giving us bounties for games that ain't out yet. Out? It's not on Steam. So wait, where did it go? It just disappeared, but you didn't take it? What would have happened if you would have taken it? They stay affected by the Frost Plague? Yeah. Yeah, until they cast a spell. I have El Pollo Loco. Okay. That's a good one. That's an easy one. That one, correct me if I'm wrong, that one paid pretty well, no? Like, I feel like for an 8-minute rate, it's even higher than usual. I might stay up for it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be on till 3. And then I sent you a message. I think I might be on till 4. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? You know how it is sometimes. Stay on a little longer. Sometimes you'll end a little earlier. Best quesadilla you've ever had? Oh my god. Wait, I'm getting absolutely fuckled here. I wanna corrupt it. Feels like shit. But I want to corrupt this. It's a pretty good, like, you know, piece it together, but I think this is fine. We'll see. I have a few days. Yeah, I don't know how long that one was for. I need to do X amount of Genshin, and while I still have a fair amount of time, it sort of disappears pretty quick sometimes. I think I'm actually just gonna do... Wait, no, never mind. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do this. So we're basically prioritizing this effect over this. And this is better if I can keep 1 or 2 of these on the board, potentially. Plus the hero power, even. Our hero power can deal 4 damage. So it's kind of a big deal. Baja Fresh was pretty good. I used to go to the one by IKEA in Renton. There's a Baja Fresh down here. I don't know if Taz is around. We went to Baja Fresh a few times. I don't think it's the be-all and end-all. But it's fine. It's not bad. There's a few left, but they're really far. We had a couple in New Jersey, but they went bankrupt after COVID. That's not good. What was the place you suggested? Mikey's Sharkies, but I think they're only in SoCal. Why is Taz doing this face here? That's a face I do to troll dreads, and I give him this one. Oh, we don't have it here. Oh my god, we don't have Yep You. Oh my god. Zelda, can you enable that? We need this. Stop shooting me, dude. I have 2 Remorseless Winters in the deck. I will find one. I scared myself with a creepy scare. Added, yep, you. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, this is what I give Dreads a lot of the time. Like if he's pissing me off. Frickin' heckaroo, dude. Absolutely egregious. 8. 3. He got in his hand. What in the world's in that bag? What you got in that bag? I can't see it. Oh, it's not good looking. Can you see it on the chat thing? Going up to 9. Oh, I get a taunt too if he has a weapon. That's kind of nice. Just don't do anything. I like a life gain spell would be alright. I guess I could hero power maybe. This deck went to 8 already? Yeah, this one's at 8. No way. Yes way. 6. I think it's because I don't have 7 TV. I used to, but I had to uninstall it. It was lagging Twitch a lot. Yeah, but can you see it on the actual stream? It doesn't work in a... Wait, you can't see it on the chat? On the stream? But I'm broadcasting that. Wait, it was working. Wasn't it working before? Okay, never mind. It's just a stupid booger with eyes or whatever. Like every emote. Oh, if you guys haven't hit the follow button, now would be a good time. Because I remembered to beg for it. Don't forget, it is September. You can sub to this channel, Dreads' channel, PJ's channel, Team America for 25% off for a 1-month sub. I think it's like 30% or something. I don't know. It's like higher if you want to sub for multiple months. You can get a bigger discount, which is pretty cool. Streamers get all the money from the sub, or you know, the normal portion. So it's not like discounted for the streamer. Pretty sweet deal going on until the end of the month. And then I just linked a new chat 12.0 YouTube video. If nobody's seen it, it might be worth checking out if you like, you know, the best of the best decks. Nice turn 8 on 38. Let's see what I did. Wait, you linked? Oh my god. I just watched it. Let me leave a comment. I'm gonna leave comments in all the comments. Okay, what are we doing here? 2? 2? 2. I guess I don't have anything to do next turn. I guess I would take a corpse and play this. 7TV retaught me how competition is so good for the consumer. We used to pay $5 a month for 50 emote slots and we were happy. I think I still pay for BTTV, don't I? Should I get rid of that? I think I still pay for that. Better. Is that where it is? I don't even know. I don't even know what I pay for these days.
I'll start this show.
Am I paying for this? I don't even know. How do I stop paying if I am paying? I never really think about these things. 800 and we use 2. Keck W and Keck Wait. True.
Another soul to annihilation is the only cure.
What does that do? Can hit and hero power. I think I would rather do that than use this. Even though I would like to use it. Just not that good here. Dr. Sign adds so many emotes no matter how many slots they add. We almost always run out. But then they go deleting my lewd emotes. And we have room again. What lewd emotes? Like butt booty? You need to demote Dr. Stein. You need to demote him to Mr. Stein.
This may just be my best song yet.
Okay, what am I doing here? 3 and 2. 2 and hero power. Hear me out, red potatoes. What about potatoes? Like that, but a live GIF and some boobs. What the hell, PJ? You're gonna get locked up talking like that.
My rule is
I need to draw.
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mud.
If I could get this down, I would like this turn.
but little time.
I'm just not doing anything. Marvin, thank you so much for these. How does he draw one there? I put them in just his third. Come on, man. Thank you, Marvin, for the 16 months. Red is the GOAT. MJ, get back to gambling. Oh, God. Yeah, Redbeard's a GOAT. Hey, you really don't see a lot of rare chars these days. Oh, sorry. Like, lagged my computer.
On the wings of evil.
That's my nephew's favorite emote. That guy's great. How old is he now? He used to show up, but that was years ago. My sister banned him from coming on stream. Yeah, I remember that. You and your sister, you guys don't get along super well, is that right? Or am I just making that up? Maybe he's the best lover of all time.
Almost out of time.
I need to stop this nonsense right now. Hey, X Serious, thank you for the 10 months, man. X Serious. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No! You stinking doofus. I don't know if it's even worth it to kill it. Maybe you push the 2. There's things like Plague of Flames. Yeah, 1 mana, destroy a minion on each side of the board. Weird stuff like that. I don't get along with my younger sister. The one with the kids I'm okay with, just normal disagreements. Oh, okay. I didn't know you had another sister.
Next up, Forge District.
Guys, I can't move.
I mean, it always dies. Let's eat this. And then force him to use one of his removal spells on this. And then see if the Titan can live. You know he's got 1, right? And if he doesn't, let's just say miracle, he doesn't. He actually gets clocked for 8 instead of 0, so. The sister doesn't let us see her family anymore. She keeps making up stuff that we are racist. But I have no idea where these thoughts come from. My family really has no problems with anybody else. Maybe it's her partner, or maybe it's her own projections on you guys, who knows. The second time that he came on stream, he shouted his full name and his address, and she didn't see this. Yeah, you probably don't want to do that. I had a friend I used to work with, his name was Jason, and like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, his son came into the stream. And his son, you know, he was like, hey, Redbeard, all caps. He's like, he's just typing, Redbeard, you know, you're friends with my dad, Jason. I was like, huh? I was like, what? And he explains, it's like, Jason from Target. I was like, Jason? Yeah, and he's like, yeah, Jason. And he gave like his full name and like all this personal info. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's okay. I remember Jason. Tell him I said hi. Someone needs to be watching this kid. Yeah, kids are unaware of the dangers of the internet and the pizzas that will be ordered to your house if you tell people where you live. Although that doesn't sound too bad. I'm always down to talk on Discord. Way easier for people to communicate with me. Yeah, Discord's good. Sometimes like I'll talk to sponsors on email. Actually, we just for the Honkai sponsorship, I was part of an email chain with a guy and then 2 other guys, and it was like 30 emails over the course of like 10-11 days. And then afterwards I'm like, hey, can you just message me on Discord? Can you just send me a message on Discord and then I can actually like respond? Like, you know, I don't know.
The runes decide your fate. Remnants of life. Extraordinary.
Good morning, Redbeard. How's my 6th favorite American children's card game streamer? I'm doing pretty good. We have a good run going here. It's pretty nice. Hopefully we can win this game. Hopefully we can win one more. Might not be able to. We'll try though. Hey, Bald Beard. What's up, Keck W? Man, I wish I was good enough to get 11 stars for ranked, so I can get to legend faster for the rewards. Yeah, you're good enough though. Isn't 10 the max though? I don't actually know. My 3D print is almost done. I've been making stuff for around the room to hang up and tidy up around the place. Wow, you know how to do that? If you can't kill the Primus, I will be happy with that. Wow. Wow. That is bold. The next spell you cast costs 3 less and has spell damage plus 3. Third scrap him? Card that can't be killed? I guess I'm playing taunts then. If it was a 6/6, I'd just kill it.
Symbol of death.
Could be pretty sick, but I can get this down here. It doesn't seem to have had an answer. What did we get from his deck? We got a Shadow and an Imp from his hand. Do you have any plagues? He has 1 plague? That can't... How does he have 1 plague? Oh, from the other thing. And he... Okay, so he drew 1. And how did I put him in? Down with the ship. Okay, got it. Oh, and it burned. Okay, yes, of course. I can post some of the projects on Discord. Yeah, I'd like to take a look at them. I don't really understand 3D printing. I'm the son of that guy who drinks at Target and fell down the stairs. Is that a person? Oh, no, the microwaves fell on his head. Kids are unaware of everything. So where we live, the parents can take a sick leave to take care of their kids. So my mom has 3 different jobs and has to do wonders to make it work. One time she goes, we were going to visit my boss, and I took a sick day yesterday, but don't mention it to him. Then we go into the store, and he owns, and my little brother at the time, maybe age 4, goes, hey, mister, do you think my mom took a sick leave yesterday? Yeah, kids are so dumb. Giving it +3/+3? Oh, he gives it extra stats, but he doesn't gain the life. So I need 5. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Everybody needs a casket.
I mean, I have inevitability with the Helia. I think it's actually not crazy to take him. Because he has a bunch of them now. I'm at 31 also. And then we can stop him from tapping, right? Go, Helia! Darn it. If he didn't burn the plague, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, he might still lose. I don't know how many he has. I think the tracker's a little borked. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has at least 4. I think he has 4 in there. The 3-cost zombie could kill him? Yeah, I can't kill it on my turn, though. So I can't, like, play it and shoot it. I can play this and shoot one of my 2 1s on an empty board and maybe kill him that way. What does this card say? He's just immune? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should have played these first. How many cards do I have? I have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I cannot reach that.
Boom, give him the plague. I hate when your opponent concedes turn 5 and construct and you set up a board for 40 damage out of nowhere. Yeah, that's selfish of them. Very selfish of them. But speaking of selfish, we are not. I like this song. I know sarcasm when I hear it. I'm going to skip this one for you. Next up, Real Hero. Real Hero for you. As a non-American, I can't participate in the Red Lobster promotion.
Only death is colder than the depths.
The non-existent Red Lobster promotion. Food promos in general, most of them are US exclusive. Yeah, but the thing with those things is like, even if you can't buy it, they're still paying the streamers to like run the banners and run the campaigns and stuff. For the most part. Nobody bought HelloFresh, even though I personally think it's a pretty great deal. Little strokes to end the run. Okay, but I can't skip this one again. I can't I'll get in trouble. I like this song too. It's just like a Donkey Kong. It's not like a Donkey Kong song. It's a nice tune though. Nice background. You guys haven't seen it. You can look at it here. Did you buy one for yourself? Usually it counts as someone doing it and you profit. Oh, really? That I didn't know. I didn't buy one for myself because they explicitly said, like, we're not going to pay you back for it. Usually they'll say, like, hey, if you buy something, we'll reimburse you. But I'm not running sponsors to pay money for things. More than happy to take free things and try them out and give my opinion on them, but not over here.
Leave bones, please.
You profit like 0.3%. I mean, free food is a deal when you're a streamer. I couldn't get that gift card working that PJ and I were talking about for the Domino's thing, but I checked it's still active and I'm getting $50 worth of Domino's out of it. I don't care. I will be getting $50 worth of Domino's. You buy it for yourself, it's not worth it? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of the times with those things, they'll say like, hey, don't buy it for yourself, and don't, you know, sometimes they'll say you can buy it for yourself. They suggest you buy it for yourself. But if you suggest that I buy something for myself, then I would counter that with, hey, instead give it to me for free. Oh no, he's splitting it? Ugh. Depending on what he does here, I could break them all. Just fine with the remorseless. Like if the 2-2 goes face. This guy really likes pushing damage. It's actually probably the best hit for us. 3-1's not that good. Let's just go 2-2.
That servant already attacked.
And then if this stuff's alive, the statue gets good next turn. I never played Donkey Kong, but this is nice. I don't think this is a Donkey Kong song. It just sounds kind of like a Donkey Kong song. I think his plays make more sense when you have a lightning storm or a ton of burn damage. Primus up the top right now. Give it to me. Do anything? Yeah, it does. Do something. Gets me a card. A card is a pretty nice deal. Sounds like a game soundtrack. Could imagine running around the jungle, jumping on some barrels, eating some bananas, riding a rhinoceros. Darn it. 4, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14. Wait, do I have lethal here? I'm not gonna lie, I thought I did. I mean, I do now, but I thought I had it. I posted some projects in the main part of the Discord. Okay, I'm gonna go look right now. Can you make like a boat? Craziest 3D printed things. 64 best 3D printed things.
Will serve me in.
Here's a brain, a human brain, but it's like
There can only be one true king.
3D printed structured Wagyu beef. A cast that helps you heal. How? Created a brilliant concept of a new cast for broken limbs. It looks awesome. It looks stupid, just throwing it out there. Looks like something Avril Lavigne might have worn in one of her videos in 2001. The 3D printed cast included a low-intensity pulsed ultrasound system that was designed to help damaged bones heal faster. As much as 38% faster. Is that true? I feel like it's just shocking me. 3D printed pizza. This looks like a DiGiorno. This is a terrible looking pizza. Bioprinting replacement body parts. Not just creating new gadgets, but also the field of medicine. There have been various enhancements in the bioprinting space over the last few years. They've included research into 3D printing for tissue repair, and reconstruction, a limb replacement, kidney transplants, and heart transplants. I'm pioneering this tech and involved in 3D printing liver and kidney tissue. It could be used to treat human organs. An amazing life-saving tech we can't wait to see the developments of. You think, well, that's a good draw. We did quite a few attachments for my 3D printer. Be careful, the 3D printer is going to be ruling over us all soon by the sounds of it. It's going to start printing more copies of itself until the Earth just becomes one big 3D printer. 3D printing new planets for space. Buff 2 things and that wasn't one of them. I guess that's good for me. I can hit and I can shoot. Unfortunately, I can't use that. Bum, bum. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say fuck it. And I'm gonna say fuck it and re-hit him and not kill this guy. We won't need humans to make humans soon. I'm somewhat of a bio 3D printer myself. Yes. No. No. These 2 1s. I guess he's gonna leave up the 2 1s. Something there was undead, right? Hit here. Come on. Maybe you're getting lucky. And a frost plague. On the turn, we're getting a frost plague is particularly shit.
Everybody needs a castle.
A lot of taunts. Wish he was lower, but he is at 21. We still got to face down 2 +4/+4 minions. 3/4 mech. It's a 2/3 healing Magoo. That's not good. I could, oh, if it hits it, it's okay, because then I could hero power it. Get hit here. Darn it. We're definitely not getting lucky in that regard. That is not a eulogizer, which is what I thought it was. Lord, his Titan's buffed. Can we please get an emote of Sebastian or it Doug in the channel? Sure, I think I have space. If somebody makes a Sebastian emote. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's like a whole clear. Heck, dude. Still haven't seen the buffed minions. So what could be buffed? Wouldn't be played until turn 8. I'm not sure. Viewer rewards. Oh lord, I'm clicking the wrong buttons. Emotes. I have 1 open slot, but I think we have some like wasted space anyway. 3. Alright. Titan's coming down this turn, which just means we have to top deck our Titan, which seems easy enough. Okay, still need my Titan. Oh lord, 2 12/12s. Alright. Can't do anything about that.
This realm of death is filled with
One open slot. You have 799 7 TV emotes. So I was talking about Twitch emotes where they give you like 30 or something like that. I'm not sure how many they give you. But we have a lot of slots on BTV, I'm sure.
Destiny calls to you.
Sorry, I should have specified. Remorseless looks pretty good. Titan looks even better. Not too late for the Primus. Off the top rope. Or a blood plague. Almost good. No way to draw a card, right? No 2 mana fire spell that can deal 12, unfortunately. Okay, a part of my plan here consists of him disconnecting. So let's see if that will happen. I assumed that and I made a touche out of myself. Hey, some people are pro touche. I'll tell you one thing, 11 ain't bad. It ain't bad. I'd rather go 12, but I don't really feel like I messed up or anything. I think we played it fine. The 8 mana 40/40 with taunt he played on turn 8, probably a determining factor